What's up, y'all? It's your guy, Mr. C, and welcome to another episode of Hanging with Mr. C. Man, how y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? Give y'all a few minutes to come on in.
Turn it up one time for you. We be on backwards, we don't push. At 16, I had a crib off of Angela Vista. Not so many words, I've been that didn't times I reminisce about my properties and get the jitters. All the risks we took just to pull up on
Check
this.
it out, guys. Again, welcome to another episode of Hanging with Mr. C. And on today's episode, we're going to do a little bit of, well, I guess you would call it unboxing. But right now, it's going to be some unbagging. You see, I got some little tricks behind me. A few things that showed up in the mail, as I'm trying to, do my thing and make progress in my steps in this pigeon thing. I want to bring the family in on what I'm doing and just some things that I got. So let's all right. Check it out, man. My first package is from I had a buddy of mine that got started communicating with me the other day. We were talking about some birds, and he told me, he says, "Man, you know what? We're trying to find a particular book, right? A particular book that everybody got. It's like a book that almost like a must-have. You know what I mean? You got to go through the book and understand how this thing started, right? So, for those of you guys that know, you understand where I'm going. So anyway, he told me, he said, "Man, have you thought about going to NBRC website?" So I said, "Nah, man. Yeah, I've heard about it. I've been there before, looking for some other stuff. In the beginning, in my quest of trying to figure out where different shows were located, I went there. I stumbled across the page, and I bookmarked it. And so, there was a while that I was on it, but kind of going through it heavy, so I forgot about it as time passed, right? But anyway, so that's what I did, man. I went ahead, I joined up, right? So the book, I'm looking at on Amazon trying to find this particular book. Man, I got these commies, man. But anyway, trying to find this particular book, and the book was $100 for the hard copy. I think I seen it $1,000. I found it for $100, right? And later on, I found it for $45. My man's like, "Nah, dude. When I bought the book, it was like $10 to $15." I'm like, I'm not finding it for that, dude. I'm struggling. Time go by, a couple weeks went by. I looked some more, and man, I stumbled across it, right? So then I go to this website, and dude, lo and behold, dude, it's like $15. So I grab it, man, and it just showed up. So man, I'm excited. So I just wanted to open the package. Yeah. I can see that real good. If I ain't too close. But for those of y'all that know, man, I'm pretty excited about reading the book, man. The title of the book is The Birmingham Roller Pigeon. For those of you who don't know about William H. Pinson. He's the guy who he didn't originate roller pigeons, but he was the guy that was instrumental as far as bringing them to the Americas, basically. Brought it from I think it was back in Europe, somewhere like that. And they brought it over this way. I don't got all the full details. That's why I'm gonna get this book, and I'm gonna take you through a journey on that too. We're gonna do some. We may have a little time at the cages, man. We call it at the cages, a little book time. You know what I mean? As we go through some of the chapters and talk about performance, behavior. That's what I want to know. The do's and the don'ts about inbreeding. Different things that happen. Competition flying, housing and management. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to get off into this, man. So anyway, I'm excited about it. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. You know what I mean? So again, NBRC is the website, but if you type in NBRC, you're gonna come across something else, right? So you gotta actually type in the National Birmingham Roller Club. Then it'll pop up as that, all worded out, but on the top of it, it'll have NBRC. Maybe you gotta put the dots in between the N, the B, and the R, and maybe that's what it is. I didn't really come to that conclusion. Going through my mind right now as I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, book. Only took about a week, less than a week to show up. $10, man. I'm pretty excited about it. And they just so happen to be out of Madison, Montana. Is the particular guy or whoever's, behind the scenes dealing with the products. When you go on a website, they got a store. So you got to kind of go on it, off to the right, look down, and you'll see the store. Click on the store, go to the store, and then boom. They got other stuff too. You can buy bands and stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get me probably a set of 50 or something like that, just to get started. And basically, what it does is it's just you get to show that you're a part of a national club. That's all. Not necessarily a flying club, but they're worldwide. So you're part of a bigger organization, and when you pay your dues and stuff like that, it goes towards a bigger cause. You know what I mean? So that's all. That's basically what it means. And so, especially when you're new, you know what I mean, to this thing, like I've told you guys before, I've been in it a couple years now. Like I said, I got my start in 2017, summer of 2017. And so again, I don't come with my video, again, for disclosure. I'm not even going to go that route, but again, it's not about me trying to show off or nothing like that. I just want to chronicle my journey, and I want to build a following and build a community, you know what I mean, and get to know some people, connect with some people, maybe even do some collaborations with some folks that are bigger in the game and get a chance to ask questions and learn some things. That's really all what it's about. When you deal with a lot of the other communities other than ourselves, there's a lot of camaraderie and a lot of helping. Hey man, let me get that bird off you, man. Let me mate it with a lot of stuff back and forth. A lot of bartering other than hating and trying to really put the stomp down. You understand what I'm saying? To keep a foot on somebody's neck. And so I don't know. I can't say that that's what all our clubs are about. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I've seen some things thus far. I've been around a few things. Like I said, because when I got in it, I got active. And I played the fly on the wall. You know what I mean? So I just know what's really going on out there. And like I said, my cause is a greater cause, and I just want to create that type of love and that type of camaraderie. That's what it is. Like I said, I can't call out nobody's names and nothing like that. It's not about that. But anyway, the book, William Pinson, the Birmingham Roller Pigeon. And so, like I said, go get your copy if you're just getting started, even if you ain't just getting started and just maybe can't figure out some things, I want to know some things. So, to what I understand, this is supposed to be a good choice. All right? So, I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the package. Man. Yeah. Man. Off to the side. Before I get ready to open up this other package, man, it's going through my mind right now. I can't even help but put it out there too. I just got the news, man, that your guy, his guy, her guy, their guy, Mr. DMX passed, man. So I just want to give a quick little second of, silence. Yeah, showing some love for that. I can't really get into it. I didn't necessarily listen to the music other than what came on the radio. Can't even say I bought a CD, or even download or anything. But it's okay. You might love it. So again, for you, I say, R.I.P. to the man. Some folks from his side of the world will call him the God. Rest in peace to the God. It's all good. Anyway, so this right here, man, I want to give a shout out to my man Hugo Rodriguez. Hugo Rodriguez, appreciate it, man. Customer service was great. Communicating with you was great. You know what I mean? You were pretty responsive to my messages, because I didn't talk to him verbally, but the messages going back and forth. And man, he was able to give me what I needed and what I was desiring, man. Early part of this year, those of y'all that know that logo right there may have got one of these bags. You already know where I'm going. Early part of this year, I went to a bird show out here where I'm at, Lake LA, right? High desert, what they call it. And wait a minute, give me a second. Parts over here. to a bird show. And so, bird show is awesome, right? Shout out again to the, I don't even know the name of the club in the bird show, but it was like early part of March, mid-March out here in Lake LA. The address actually said Lancaster, but when you look at the map, it's Lake LA. Man, a lot of brothers out there, man, a lot of folks from all over the place, different walks of life, different, sizes of tracks, whatever. And it's awesome, you know what I mean, to be able to see my folks come together and people, period, man, and be able to get along and come calls, you know what I mean. And so that was awesome. But anyway, man, I kept seeing these brothers, man, with these shirts and these hats on, man, right? And they had the nerve to be fitted. I think they was fitted. They might have been snap-ons, but they was fitted. And man, it kept catching my eye, like, wow, what's that, right? So when I finally get up on one of the cats, I noticed it's just, these dudes didn't figure out how to, they came up with this logo. Anyway, the logo, if you don't know no better, it looked like it'd be like the NBA or something like that, right? If you didn't know no better. But, yeah, these dudes, man, pretty nice. So I thought, man, let me go ahead and get one, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, all it's about is, man, make it, okay, let me say it like this. Whatever you into, you should definitely have books, shirts, hats, mugs, whatever you can get, man, that represents what you into and what you're about, right? So, for example, most of the guys that I know that ride Harleys, right? Man, they got jackets, they got hats. These dudes got clocks, mugs, all kinds of stuff, right? Boots, you can get the boots with the Harley name on it, belts. And so, that's what it's about, dude. And that just represents what you're a part of and shows that you really, got your toes in the game. You know what I mean? That you really in. It don't necessarily mean that you superstar or nothing like that. That's not where I'm going. It just means that you putting your money out there and you're supporting the people who are supporting that particular industry, that particular sport. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. So anyway, the name of it was I think what is it? NR? It's the RPA. I think it's the Roller Pigeon Association. Yeah, the RPA. Okay. So man, you know what I mean? I got mine in that hot. I got mine in that hot. So look, man, I got the hat coming soon. As soon as I get a couple more chips, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get that hat to match. And I'm probably gonna end up with all the colors at some point. You know what I mean? That probably, you may not necessarily want to see the boxing of that. You know what I mean? They sent me a sticker. Shout out, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I can go ahead and put that up. Represent right here on one of the lofts, inside the loft or something. You know what I mean? Represent. Yeah. Man, yeah, that's gonna look real nice on you, man. Yeah, that match against your skin, man. You know what I mean? Look to the right, look to the left, look to the right. You know what I mean? Show you how it looks close to that skin. But anyway, man, shout out to Hugo Rodriguez. You know what I mean? And these dudes is coming out of Maywood, California somewhere. I'm not sure if they belong to a club, if they're part of a club, if not, you know what I mean? It's all good. As long as you're getting yours in, as long as you're advancing in this, I call it a sport, man. Some people call it a hobby. To me, it's a sport. I feel like anything, man, that you put big money, man, you understand? Man, they like athletes, man. You put money into these things, man. You know what I mean? You actually having drafts, you know what I mean? You putting them in the cages, putting them through the drafts, putting them through training. Man, there's a whole lot that goes on to this thing. So, man, one day I'm going to get everybody caught into the sport. You watch. It's going to be a sport. Might even end up in the Olympics one of these days. I ain't the only one thinking about it. You know what I mean? I just ain't afraid to say something. Say something. Anyway, man, it's going to be a nice t-shirt, man. I'm going to dig that. So, again, RPA representing in the house. Like I said, I don't know, wait a minute. Let me open this thing up, man. Oh, yeah, that's going to look real nice on you guys, man. I'm just standing there, man. I got some shoes to match. I just got me a fresh belt to match the colors too, man. Oh, man, I'm going to be stuck, man. And that's what it is on the back, right? Y'all know what that is. That's them apples, man. That's them apples, man. Same thing on the front. When they get like a donut, you can't see it. It's spinning fast. Oh, yeah, you already know. So anyway, represent, man. Thank you. Here you go. Get on off of this. Appreciate that, man. Oh, this is banging, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna love that. Oh, yeah, that's hot, my man. That's hot. back and forth. I used to do t-shirts. I got out the game for it. I mean, there's other things now, but actually slinging these hot dogs, man. I got some hot dogs popping, but anyway, that's for another story, another day. Put this back in the bag. Love the way you packaged it too, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it. I love it. I love it. Appreciate that. Let me wrap that up. Oh, that's a sticker too. Come on, let's tag. Oh, that's a sticker too. Oh, man, that's love, dude. That's love. That's love. Yeah, I believe it. I'm actually excited, man. Let's stand up real quick. I got one more thing I want to do, man. We gotta move this. I gotta move the camera, so. Usually what I would do is cut that clip in and out, but I'm gonna keep it real to show you how I move the camera. Y'all just gotta forgive me. Man, y'all see them big old things over there, man? Yeah, it's your guy, man. It's your guy. Talk to me, I'll talk back. So last but not least, man. Alright, right where you see me at, man, right where I'm standing right here on this step right here, man. I used to have a whoop right here, man, a 2-tier. It was supposed to be 4 with 8 holes, you know what I mean, breeding boxes I had built. But you know what, man, when I got through into my building, I don't know, I must have got lazy or something like that, and I never built the thing the way it was supposed to be built. So I got tired of how it was constructed and how I had to keep digging inside of it. All the work that went into me having to clean the things, dude, it was a lot of work, man. And I used to use these wood shavers, right? And it was a lot of work, needless to say. So I tore it down, right? And what I ended up doing was, this used to be a breeding box too. This thing you see right here used to be a breeding box too. But I ended up separating it, and like I said, I turned that, like I've told you on previous videos, I ended up turning that into a breakup pen. So that's what that is. But what I ended up getting right here, my man. Yeah, I was talking to a guy, man. The other day, and he told me, see, there's a lot of different opinions in the world, right? I got an OG that I roll with, man, Mr. T. He got a breeding setup that's so cold, but you know what? I didn't want to spend the money though for that. You know what I mean? And not that I didn't want to spend the money, but the real truth is, I don't have nowhere to put it. So what I did was I went with this, right? And man, so I think with that, the world is opening back up. They started to let the bulks come in from China, and the product is starting to come back and show back up in the stores and stuff like that. So for that, man, I'm truly thankful. And that way I can get what I need. I don't really care about nobody else. Well, that's a lie. I love all things, man, everything and everybody. But yeah, needless to say, stuff started to come in. So what I did was I was talking to an OG, another older guy that I just met. Right? I searched him up, man. I seen some stuff online, and I was totally impressed. Right? Being this older guy that I know, because he's a breeder, not just a guy with no birds. This dude is, man, you see his setup. He knows what, anyway. I believe in him. I think he knows what he's doing. And so what I'm doing is just like I say, I'm getting myself around great people so that I can just learn as much as I can from everybody to be able to do what I need to do and decide what direction I want to go on, right? And that's exactly what it is. It ain't, that's exactly what's going on. So anyway, he wanted me, he thought that I should get this set up, and I'm like, you know what, I like your setup, but I want to go with something different, right? Another partner of mine has talked to me into I want to get me something that I can go inside of, right? Kind of get in and outside of, out of the element. If it's raining, I want to hang out, I can go, sit in the side or do some other things. And or even be able to do more things inside of smaller spaces, right? I don't want to have that stuff strung all out across my yard, right? My wife and I, we have other dreams of things that we want to do with the backyard, so I chose to take up this space here, you know what I mean? Although, again, again, this part of mine told me something different, but right now, this is the space that I got, right? So what I want to do is give me a shed that I can put me some stuff inside of and be able to close the doors, do some other things. And so thus, what I did was I went to your guy, maybe you ain't heard of, it's a company called Jed's. right? JEDD''S, Jed's what it's called. And you know what? And truthfully enough, they're based out of Anaheim, California. So it ain't too hard to find. Nice little drive though. So instead of driving, I just went ahead and had them ship my stuff. Hey man, they got great prices. And guess what? Nobody else has. You can go online, but the only other people to buy it from online, you're gonna end up paying more. And then if you go online, you can probably buy them wholesale, but you got to get them from China. I'm talking about you got to buy 100 pieces at a time, and I don't need 100 pieces because I don't have a pit shop. If I had my own shop, then I would have had them already. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I finally got mine, and again, it's JEDDS.com. You can go on .com, and they got a little bit of everything: penicillin, all kinds of meds, vitamins, powders, bath salts, other accessories for your, you know what I mean, for your lofts and stuff like that. So it's all great. So it's all up. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. We're gonna look at it, and you know what I'm trying to do. Wow, okay, it is. Hey man, I did not use this. Well, it's 5 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock. I got 7. I got about an hour. I want to see how much. Anyway, yeah. Y'all forgive me. I'm going into my own mind. But really, what I'm trying to think of, do I have the time to sit here and put this together now, or should I just go ahead and I'll break and come back, right? I'm trying to find some literature or something. Let me see if I can find some paper, something on it. Basically, what I ended up getting y'all was the 8-compartment case. That's 8-pack. OG told me, man, just go ahead and get that 8-pack. You ain't gonna need nothing else. And I noticed when I look at videos.